welcome to this week's Pinch of Positivity. I'm editor Ella Bissonnette, and today I'll be talking about Halloween and all the positives that come out of that, and just your childhood memories and what Halloween really brings to people. I see Halloween as just an incentive. I really think it's a rewarding thing. Like, they give you one day a year to go dress up, have fun, and just get free candy. I mean, who doesn't love free candy? And you get so excited as a kid, dressing up as your favorite character in a movie or a TV show, and walking around your neighborhood and knocking on doors, and it's such a great, it's just a great night altogether. I don't see a problem. I've never had a bad Halloween. Maybe the only negative part of my night would be if I went to a house and they gave me a toothbrush or something, or they only gave me one piece of candy. But then you'd also get great candy, and then once you remember as a kid, oh, there's this one house that hands out full-size candy bars, and you're like, I'm gonna go there. And it's like, you can just tell that some people go all out for Halloween, and some people are in the middle, and some people are a little less, but it doesn't matter because everyone's happy on Halloween. Even if you don't get anything, you just move on to the next house. It's like you're always getting something out of Halloween, and it's a nice break. Usually it's on a Friday, I'm pretty sure, and a couple times it falls in between the week. Like this year it's on a Thursday, which kind of sucks because everyone has school the next day. But it's kind of a break in between the week when I have a feeling that this week will probably be stressful, just like any other week. There's always something to stress about, I feel like. But you shouldn't stress on Halloween when you're walking around trick-or-treating or handing out candy or just watching movies with your friends. You're not thinking about the stress of the week. You're thinking about Halloween, how you're going to spend it with your friends and family. And everyone comes together to do it. I like that about it. Just because on Halloween, everybody turns on their lights. Almost not everyone decorates, but almost everyone has at least one bag of candy, and they give it out to the kids that come knocking on their front door saying trick or treat. And it's just a really sweet thing to see that we're all doing this for the kids. Because let's be real here, I don't think there's any people above 16 going out and trick or treating and taking candy. And if there is, that might be a problem, but that's a different conversation. But all these people are handing out candy and dressing up and maybe doing a scary prop thing, trying to scare them. It's just really cool to see everybody make an effort to try to make these kids' night a great night. And with everything that's going on in the world, sometimes we just need a night to relax and go get some free candy and just live a little bit, to be honest. When you're caught up in school and you're caught up in your work or anything else in life, it's hard to take a step back and really just look at how great of a life you have. In Halloween, I feel like you really do that. When you get home from school and you're like, okay, if I have an hour of homework, I'm going to try to get it done. And then I'm going to go hang out with my friends and have a great night. And then you see everybody you know on Halloween. It's a collective effort. It's Halloween. I know I'm going to do something. And it's a great way to be proactive. I feel like no one wants to miss out on Halloween, even if you're doing nothing but watching scary movies at your friend's house. At least you're doing something to make the night memorable. I feel like as a teenager, especially in high school, you're in between the point of stop going trick-or-treating, or do I keep on going? But I feel like whatever you do, if you go trick-or-treating still, that's going to be fine. I don't think anyone will be mad. You might get looked at a little bit when you're towering over a little kid. But whatever you want to do, you just do you. And I feel like that's what it matters. If you want to dress up as whoever you like, and no one can really say anything to you because you're dressed up as somebody too. No one's going to judge you for dressing up on Halloween as your favorite character, even if they don't like that person, because it's Halloween. I feel like as a kid, Halloween was my favorite. Like, no one could touch me on Halloween. I was so high up. I felt so good. Just walking around, getting candy. I would go to at least 3 neighborhoods. And it's like, I'm going to try to get as much candy as I possibly can. And I feel like that kind of drive kind of helps you in the future a little bit. Like, try to accomplish as much as you possibly can. And I think it's kind of funny when I see kids running down the street trying to get to the house that gives out full-size candy bars. Like, there's so many positives of Halloween that it's just a great night. And I feel like it's kind of working up, like, the whole month of October. It's like, it's a little bit of fall, and then, like, it starts to get towards the end of October. It's like, okay, Halloween's coming. It's a little spookier. Like, you see people put up their Halloween decorations. People are going to haunted houses. It's like, it's a whole build up to this great night, and you even have to wait the whole day in school. When you walk into school, they're like, what are you doing on Halloween? What are you doing tonight? Like, everybody is just waiting for this night, and it doesn't let down. It really is just a great way to relive childhood memories. Because even if you're just giving out candy, or walking down the street and seeing some kids running, you can remember yourself being that little kid. And it's just a great way to look at life differently and be like, hey, if I work so hard for this night, I'm going to make it enjoyable, and nothing's going to stop that. Like, it's such a great way to take a step back and just take a pause on your life and just take advantage and take part in what the whole world is doing on that night. Everyone's going out and trick-or-treating on Halloween. So going into Halloween, remember that and keep working hard. And remember, stress causes stress. So take a step back, have fun this Thursday, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Pinch of Positivity. Make sure to follow us at social media at SMHS Prowler and go to our website at theprowlernews.org.